So we are now into the brood area, and what we'll see with the brood area is we'll see at this stage, probably on many of the frames, a real mixture. Some eggs, some larvae, some pupae.
No, that's
it's covered.
That's the pollen, and that's the honey.
We think we have an issue with this colony.
Whoa, a lot more going on over here.
Very quickly, Ron has determined that there are some cells that have multiple eggs in them. And that is an uh-oh. Because there should only be one. Some queens are so prolific you get more than one.
Would you like to see the bees?
I think it was on that side that I saw.
Okay, what happens if there's two instead of one?
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
See,
That's what happens.
It's an uh-oh.
Let me get a picture.
And it's been a normal queen because there is worker brood in the worker cells. There is some evidence of some disease here as well. So there's a lot going on this particular frame. There's a cell that has very old pollen on it, and on top of that cell there's an egg. That should not be the case.
What's that look like?
It looks like funny to someone with experience.
Looks like what?
Funny. It looks strange.
Why is this bad stuff? I mean, what's...
I guess
More than one egg is the chance that this colony has lost its queen. Workers, their ovaries have developed and they're laying eggs.
So you're kind of just looking for the queen as you grow. Is that what you're doing?
That's the first thing Ron looks for. Not the queen. What'd I say? Evidence of the queen.
Evidence of the queen. So you're seeing evidence of no queen.
No, we're seeing multiple eggs and some cells, and so we're wondering if in fact there is laying workers. Okay, I have two markers on this frame, okay? One is an egg on top of pollen, very unusually, but you can see the egg very clearly. The top one, the one more towards my finger, is a larva that has a mite on it. And the larva is not healthy.
get the sun over your shoulder to...
So there's an egg on top of some pollen here, larva there. That dark spot is the mite. Two things you don't really want to see.
Oh, we get them together.
We get them together. Oh. Now, the behavior of this guy, as that's going around, maybe we'll pull another frame too. Do as we say, not as we do. We would not keep a colony open for as long as we're going to have it open for a demonstration today. We should be into the colony and out in not much more time than it took us to light the smoker. Okay? 5 minutes.
Don't you need to see if there's a queen?
We do need to see if there's a queen. How do we do that?
Looking for eggs.
Looking for eggs. We see eggs, queen, we're done.
Right.
Yep.
We don't look for the queen. Too much time. Way too much time.
So how much time do you want to spend on a
5
like
minutes.
this, maybe? 5
minutes.
So even on a hot summer's day, or?
That's minus, now we might have to do some things like reverse it, so that's going to be a little bit more time. But yeah, 5 minutes.
Okay. All the time.
Yeah.
Forever.
Sunny weather, no wind, okay? Ideal conditions, middle of the day, good time, okay? Some like to go in the morning.
It's unusual, dude. Actually, this frame here, if I hadn't have pulled that one first, the eggs are right in the center. There's one per...
That one right
And,
there is like
I recently ran across that in my colony where I found multiple eggs, and then I found the queen. Somebody said that maybe she was a young queen and it was just getting going. I don't know. This one on this frame looks much better. Drone.
And what I think, and why we're seeing that egg on the pollen there, the pollen is the black stuff in that cell, what I think we're seeing here is a queen that's pushing her workers. She's ready to go. She's ready to lay eggs. So she's made a mistake. There's a couple, 3 eggs in some cells. There's an egg put on pollen. It should be in an empty cell. She is really pushing the workers. So I think it's just a very prolific queen, and the colony just doesn't have enough workforce. But that may be typical of spring. Okay, and that's not a bad thing to have them be pushed. It was 39 degrees, and they had to keep it 95. 39 degrees last night. It was 95.
Wow.
Is there a danger in keeping the hive open this long?
Is there a danger? You're increasing the chances of it being stung. Every time you go in a colony, you disturb the colony. Every time. So we're setting this colony back from its normal expanding, its growing. We are really setting it back. The longer it is open, the longer it's going to take them to get back up to that 95 degrees. So we're not doing this colony any favors today by keeping it at, what is it, 65, 70 maybe, open that long. But there's no wind, and it's a nice sun, so, and we're learning something. We're the bee steward, so we can do those things. Okay?
Do you have to put them back in the order you take them out?
Early spring, put them back in the order and position that they came out of. Later in the season, no. If you leave it open, does it increase chances of disease or more mites? The answer is no.